Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And a great shot there, field number 3 for our first game of 2 today for the 2024 Fall Plates. And this will be our subsidiary final, and then we'll have our final for the 2024 Fall Plates. And today we're going to have Santa Rita playing against SebiLion here for the subsidiary final. And then in our final, which the matchups today should be very, very strong. All 4 teams were very competitive in their preliminary matches on Friday. We're going to have grand champions going up against Newport. But the Santa Rita team, you see some of our players out there with our Mount official Gaston Dorniak right there in the center on the gray pony. Gaston will be calling the game, and I'll be working as his second man if needed here in the CTV Sports Studios. If so, Gaston can come to us. We are not using replay or the challenge system, but if needed, of course, we will use the replay system, especially for any very, very dicey, tight call. And, it could be a ride-off or a very close kind of quick line change. We had a quick line change yesterday. I thought it was a great call by the Mount official. Very difficult to see on the field. Gave us an opportunity here in the studio to get a good look at it with the drone footage and, of course, our center cam and end zone cameras, all the angles. So we will use them if needed. Santa Rita, and they'll be coming in their purple jerseys, is going to be Rebecca Cohen playing the number 1. And Rebecca, one of our polo school, I talk about it all the time, polo school graduate. And she has stepped up to the higher levels with 2 goals yesterday, Rebecca. She had 1 in the 3rd and the 5th. She'll play the number 1. And then we have Jony Castillo, who played very well at the number 2. He had 1 goal yesterday. And Nic Roldan on 8 goals. Of course, highest rated American player here playing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And, of course, one of the top 2 highest rated American players in the nation. And he'll be playing with Juan Bollini. He'll play the number 4 position. Nick had 3 goals yesterday. He was very consistent from the penalty line. He was 2 for 2 from the penalty line and 1 from the field. And, of course, Juan Bollini held down the back door. SebiLion in the dark jerseys today. And we're going to have Sebastian Mandelbaum. We'll call him Sebi for short. And he will play the number 1 position. And he played very well yesterday, too. He had 1 goal on the day. It looks like playing the number 2 today is going to be Tomacho Pieres. So they'll put Tomacho at the 2, and it's going to be Leo Mandelbaum, Sebi's father, at the number 3. And looks like they switched it up a little bit and are going to have Dominic State playing the number 4 today. So a little change in the lineup here for the SebiLion team. And we're off to the races here early as they bring in the first ball in and get our first shot on goal, but that ball will go just wide, and we'll set up for a knock-in. Remember, if you are new to the game, please let us know, as you can send emails in and get in touch with CTV Sports. We always like to welcome our new viewers on to the field, and of course any of our video or any of our broadcasts that we bring in. Whoa, a little bit of a miss hit there by Roldan. You don't see that a lot, but he has a lot of times. He'll slow it down on the gray pony, and he'll work this one down the center, looking for a free Santa Rita player. Jony gets a piece of it, and it's turned around here and controlled by Leo. Mandelbaum on 2 goals, wearing the number 3 in the black. On the far side, he's going to work this one down, trying to get behind Juan Bollini here. Juan, nice neutral play there. Nick with the neutral play and the ball, but then he leaves it behind, and is that ball still in play? And it looks like it's going to be just out of play, so we will have a change of possession. I was going to say there, Nick going for the double play is when you make the hook and a play on the ball. Not easy to do, very difficult play, but it is a play that is practiced by the higher level players. And as your rating, as you achieve a higher rating, you start looking for other plays. That's a play you want to put into your game where you do make a hook and a play on the ball. It always takes a player out and gives your team an advantage on offense. On the next shot, here comes Sebastian. Oh, nice try there by Sebastian, but it's going to go just off to the right side. But Sebi will get his first opportunity at a goal shot. Sebastian doing a great job at the number 1 position, Mandelbaum. One of our younger polo stars playing here during the fall tournament. It'll be number 4, Dominic. Very steady, consistent game Dominic had yesterday here for the SebiLion team. He was playing in the front, and now they switched him around to the back. So a little bit of a change in the lineup, and we will see that at times with some of the teams from Friday to Sunday when they play their preliminary matches. They do switch up the positioning based on maybe the team they're playing or just how the team was flowing, and maybe it flows a little bit better with a player in a different position. That ball is going to go just off the field as, again, though, Sebastian Mandelbaum keeping Bollini busy. He's going to keep him busy all day long, and that's what they want. They want to get Sebastian going forward, so Juan has to sacrifice himself. Right there's a good shot of Juan going from one gray to another. And Bollini will use the courtesy change. We will use the courtesy change as needed for players halfway through the chukker. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer depending on the some of the courtesy changes this fall season. The weather has been spectacular here in Southern Florida. So the players have been using it every so often. And I said the games have been wide open, though, when we do get those full chukker where they're running for a good 4+ minutes, then we've been seeing the majority of the players using it. All right, on the knock-in, quick knock-in from Bollini to Roldan, and it's going to be an opportunity here for Rebecca Cohen. She overrides, but it's okay. Nic is going to get set up here. Now, bad luck as it bounces off of a pony, and here come the black jerseys, but we get a whistle. And that'll stop the clock with 2:04. So it looked like Nic was off to the races. Let's take a look at this play. Right here, they come together. And right there, you can see how Bollini, number 4 in the purple jersey, was following Nic. And Sebastian, number 1 in the black, went to turn to his left. A little bad luck there because Sebastian didn't see. But this is a good learning situation also. When you do go to turn, even though you don't have the ball or you don't have possession of the ball, you need to be careful of the players that are following the old line, the old right-of-way. And as we always say on the polo field, a player cannot just disappear. So you need to be careful. Right there, a little dangerous. Bollini couldn't run through to make a play. So we have a penalty 5A. It gets blocked and knocked down, though, and controlled. And SebiLion will turn the defense into offense quickly. Now Nic gets around, and right there again, you see how Bollini, he controls that line by following Nic. And controlling that imaginary line is huge in the game of polo because, look at it, it's going to give an opportunity here at a goal. And, bad luck there, but a nice pickup by Rebecca Cohen. It goes off the post and out of bounds, and you might get one more knock in here. We'll see if they get enough time. And here we go. Yeah, we're going to get down, click down to 1 minute on the clock. Quickly taken by Dominic. But again, Nic has been in perfect spot here the first chukker. Now he'll use Bollini going forward. Bollini's been controlling the back door and kind of helping Nic through this whole first chukker, but now going forward, and they're going to get an opportunity at a goal shot. But the back shot from State, and he'll find Pieres, and they have Mandelbaum going forward here. Let's see what Tomacho decides to do with it. Tomacho looking to go down the left side. Nic tries to steal it on the near side. No problem. No, he's got Juan there to help. Dynamic duo playing well together. Now on the outside, picked up and controlled. Nic with one time lays this ball right inside. If Rebecca could get on this with 10 seconds, cleaned up nicely by Dominic State, and he'll take this one off the doorstep and work this one downfield, and he'll gather some yards here as the clock ticks down, and that'll end it right there. So we'll end our first chucker, and we'll start our second with a bowling from the center to the boards. Looks like 70 yards, 60, 70 yards from goal. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. We'll be back for our second chucker of the 2024 Fall Plate Subsidiary Final. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
And as the sun sets over beautiful Aspen, Colorado, it was a phenomenal year. This is what it's all about, and this I always cry at the end. My name's Dale Schwetz, and I speak for CTV Sports, for everybody at CTV Sports, when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, at CTV Sports, we love snow polo.
Hey, welcome back, and I love the, of course, the commercials that we've been playing. I'm going to segue off a lot of those commercials today, and might as well segue right now. And remember that in December, we are going to have the Snow Polo World Championships in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. So go to snowpolo.net. Get all your information on that. And looking forward to the Snow Polo World Championships this year. And we'll talk about a lot of different tournaments going on, but it's kind of nice to see that, that commercial early here, especially with such beautiful weather here in southern Florida, and to see those beautiful snow-capped mountains in amazing Aspen, Colorado. So we're getting ready here. We first chucker, pretty even start. Now both of these teams, as I said, SebiLion, they were edged out by Newport. It was 6-4, so a 2-goal difference there. And Santa Rita was edged out by Grand Champions 8-6. So they both teams, they lost their preliminary games by a couple goals, but again, they were very close games coming down to the end, because actually SebiLion played very well at the end, as did the Santa Rita team. So both teams showed that they were second half, or you could say closers, as they closed their preliminary matches very well. We'll see how this works out. And that's going to make our final a great match also, being that both teams won by 2 goals. On the move right here, picked up, and they get the approach shot, which looks like it was right there, and then they went to finish. Ball gets hit across the goal mouth and taken out and controlled by Bollini. Juan not rushing here, trying to find Nic. Johnny's going to come back in the play, and almost looked like he had 2 people covering Nic, so smart play here by Jony Castillo to go ahead and work the open field, and now Roldan will find a little room, and he'll work this one down the center, and he's got Rebecca. Cohen, very relaxed going forward here. Oh, just a little bit off to the side there, but her first opportunity. And remember, toughest shot to hit in polo. I talk about that a lot. When the ball has stopped moving and you're at a full gallop. So the timing on that is very, very difficult, especially when it's early in the game. But Rebecca was very strong at the end, so she'll get it going. On the back shot, picked up here by SebiLion. Nice deflection from Rebecca. Turned around, and it will be Leo Mandelbaum now. Going down the center, he's going to send Tomacho forward. Tomacho, a lot of horsepower here. He's going to get out in front. Nice work here by Sebastian Mandelbaum to keep Bollini out of the play. That's going to give Tomacho all day long. And good teamwork here by the SebiLion team to get their first goal. Well, it starts with Leo Mandelbaum on the outlet pass. You can see Tomacho check his shoulder there. And then you have Mandelbaum, Sebastian, and he didn't need to do much. Just pick Bollini up, put him on his hip, and make sure that he just had him under control, and he did it perfectly. And that is the difference to make it easy for Tomacho Pieres. 1-0 here, second chucker action. On the move on the outlet, it's going to be again Nic. Nic has gotten a number of touches here in the first chucker and a half. Now, no play there for Tomacho, so good head right there to let that play go as he turned around in front of Bollini, but he let him go through, so good non-call. He did not get involved in the play, and now he'll turn it around and control it and beat Tomacho Pieres, enjoying the chestnut pony. Ooh, bad luck there for Sebastian. He kind of overrode. He had to go to the near side. They come together, though. And now to be Sebastian. And Sebastian, if you remember this little black pony he played on Friday, this is the one he made a spectacular turn from left to right on this little horse. Very handy. That ball will go off the back of Bollini and just out of bounds. Or actually went off the back of Jony, and Bollini will line up for the knock-in. So Juan, still, Sebastian's going to face up on Bollini here, but nobody really put any pressure on him. He'll find Nic on the far side, and we're going to open it up a little bit. Roldan with the pressure from Tomacho, and now he'll lay it down in there. And if that ball still on the field, over by the scoreboard, he gets backed out of there, and this one might go off the field. Yeah, this one will go off the field, so we will get a change of possession. And now they're in range here because that ball's sitting about 100 yards out. So look for Roldan. You're going to get a great shot of this. Roldan. Nic going to go straight down the center with it. And just a little bit off to the left. But just goes to show you right there, from 100, he still hit it a good 30, 40 yards past the goal. Knocking coming, it'll be Pieres. Tomacho. As you can see, we are on field 3. We will move to field 4 for our finals. So if you are in town, you want to watch our finals live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, come on out. The gates are open, free to the public. Of course, if you do bring your 4-legged friends, your fur babies, please keep them on lines. And if you have any questions or anything, we have our polo manager, Cale Newman, is on the scene at the field. He can help you out with whatever you need. All right, on the move, back to the action as they put this one down in, looking for Leo. But it's going to be Sebastian to get a piece of it. And that ball gets defended well. And it goes out of bounds. So that should end our second chucker. So they're going to hold on here. No goal scored, just the one goal early, actually, by good goal by Tomacho Pieres. So we'll send them off, get them on some fresh ponies, and we'll leave the second chucker with a fantastic shot of the Grand Champions Polo Club from our drone footage. Stay with us.
Prices for groceries, housing, insurance, off the rails. And Catherine Waldron is making it worse. More taxes, wasteful spending. Waldron opposed a bill to lower insurance rates. She even voted against a good idea, balanced budgets. Catherine Waldron, total train wreck. We need Ann Gerwig. Gerwig will put working families first, cut taxes, slash waste, take on big insurance, and make Florida more affordable. Ann Gerwig for Florida House.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we prepare for our third chukker, our final chukker of our first half. Low-scoring game here, but very clean by both teams. Looks like the Mandelbaum crew, Leo and his son, Sebastian. Now, remember, everyone, and we'll be talking about it because we're right around the corner from the Beach Polo World Cup from beautiful Miami Beach. And remember, you can go to MiamiPoloCup.com, and I'll be reminding you about that through the day here, through all of our games. And tell a friend. But we're going to start, which is very, this is going to be fun, and we're looking forward to this. But starting on the 14th, we're actually going to start in Miami with the WPL, the World Polo League Pride Polo Miami. And then on November 15th and 17th, we'll have the Beach Polo World Cup Miami. And it's the first time the popular Beach Polo Tournament and the World Polo League Pride Polo are being held in the fall on South Beach. And I'm sure you guys, who have who have participated in the events, you remember that it's always been in April and April into May. And it was very a lot of fun, and it was it always brought a lot of energy to that time of year. But I think it's going to go to a whole nother level also, so it's going to be a lot of fun having it here in the fall. The Beach Polo World Cup Miami Beach is the largest, most notable beach polo event in the world, and here at CTV Sports, we've had the opportunity to be part of it and watch it grow, and it's just fantastic. Features international teams, and over 120 horses are brought in, and tickets are on sale. So remember, you can go to MiamiPoloCup.com, and they have all kinds of different packages that you can check out, and it's going to be an epic time down in Miami Beach. So here we go, third chukker action. And looking for the equalizer here. Bad luck here, Johnny on the move. But it bounces off the pony. And Dominic will set up here for the knock-in. Now, they have been leaving it here for Tomacho. It has been Pieres. And they're going to stay with it. So Tomacho, wearing the 2, but he'll come back and take the knock-in. Send Dominic forward. As I said, Dominic did a great job pulling the team on the rotation, actually, with Tomacho Pieres and Leo. They keep Sebastian up in front. He's been his focus is the offensive side of the field. And then you get that 3-player rotation behind Sebastian. He does come back into the game, likes to play on the defensive side, as he is very versatile as a player. And on the other opposing team, you're going to get Nic and Bollini. They're going to get time out here. So we'll let Nic, he might change horse. I think he is. Yeah, you got a good shot of Nic going from horse to horse. And poetry in motion right there. Show easily it's done and how well trained these beautiful four-legged athletes are. And the trainers that take care of them. But it's amazing how they can come in these horses. And if you've ever been to the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont, the Preakness, any of the big horse races, you know how much energy are in those beautiful animals. And to see how tranquilo and relaxed they can be when the players are going from horse to horse is fantastic to see and watch. And a big shout out to all the trainers that are out there around the world. From Argentina, of course, all through the United States and England. So here we go as they pick it up, and Nic's back on, so they'll go ahead and just let him switch his pony, and they'll get back to the action as we click down to 425, looking for the equalizer. Rebecca, nice pickup here inside the 30. Ooh, it stays on the field, I think, off the pony there. And that ball will literally trickle out of bounds because it's right there on the end line. Made it a little tough on herself. Be careful of that neck shot when you're coming to goal. Remember, anytime you can come to the open side, makes it a little bit easier. Those deep neck shots can be difficult with players around you. On the quick knock-in, picked up here. It's going to be Leo, but stolen away as the two number 3s come together. It will be Roldan. Nic, shot on goal, and I think we're going to get one. Yes, sir. There's a high flag right there. Roldan will get the equalizer here halfway through the third chucker play. Looked like Leo kind of got stalled there a little bit, and Nic came up. And remember, when a player comes up, you are allowed to come from the side and make a bump, make a ride off. And once you've ridden a player off, then you can steal the ball from him and move forward. So Nic doing it actually very smooth, kind of gracious as he was in there. He didn't need to bump him very hard because he had good positioning. Now on the bowl end, and of course for any of the new viewers, we do switch directions again. And so now we'll be sending the Santa Rita team towards our south goal. And this will get turned around, and it will be SebiLion going forward. It's going to be Sebastian trying to get by Roldan, controlled by Tomacho Pieres. Nic tries to take it forward. Now the give and go, and it's going to be Sebastian. And there you go. I'm telling you what, Sebi has been dialed in, run into goal. That's been his forte. He's been fantastic when he gets the ball and goes forward here. Very relaxed. Hits the ball nice and easy. Great approach shot. Always makes it easy on the finish. Horses traveling very calm to goal. Loving his string of horses that he's been playing here lately. And I know his father, of course, Leo, and his mother, Alexa. They love their horses, and he's done a great job picking a group of horses that seem to fit him very well. On the bowl-ins here, it's been Santa Rita winning most of the bowl-ins. They get the possessions. They just have not had as many opportunities shooting a goal. And look at this. It's going to be SebiLion one more time to turn it around. Good hook in here by Bollini now. He's got time, so he'll turn it under the neck. Guarded by Dominic. Hit back to the center. Horse race. And Dominic will take it forward, but it's going to be stolen away by Roldan. Nic under the neck. Look for the deep neck shot. Very deep. And look at this ball. Wow, what a shot by Nic Roldan. This is not an easy task. Watch the angle on this. He takes it forward on the near side once, Now on the offside, now deep next shot. He hits that to the far post. Perfectly placed. Great goal here by Nic. Get the equalizer one more time. And Nic starting to feel it here in the third chucker. Now, they might get one more bowl in there going. I think they're going to get it. Yeah, and here we go. So, to finish up this first half, 2-2, let's see if Santa Rita, with control, they might have an opportunity to get one more goal. Roldan. Big ball down the center, looking for Jony. Jony. And, yeah, there you go. There's power polo at its finest, and that's a great way to end the half. And, more importantly, get Jony going forward here is Nic. He was doing the scoring here, but now he spins around, and you can see there was a gap there in between Tomacho Pieres, and you couldn't place that ball any better than Nic did. Easy spot for Jony, and that puts him up by a goal. So they'll Santa Rita will end the first half up by a goal, so we'll send everybody off. And they should be coming right back. So we'll have a little break, and we'll be right back for our second half. Stay with us.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from Aspen, Colorado.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day.
Get ready. July, August. It always starts, of course, on July 3rd with the Independence Cup.
Well, Aspen is a place that is close to my heart. I love everything about Aspen.
Another great season. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better.
Colorado has embraced the polo. They love the polo like we love the polo.
Aspen, I love it there. My family's around, a ton of horses, a ton of golf. I love fun polo.
They are ready to go. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. All right, welcome back, everybody. As looks like we have our players coming back on the field very quickly here for our second half. This is the 2024 Fall Plates Subsidiary Final. And it's been a very, it's been a fun fall season. Of course, we had to deal with the weather, as everybody did. We hope everybody didn't have any problems with their horses or any of their family members or anything down here in southern Florida. But we, here at Santa Rita Polo Farm, of course, and the Grand Champion Polo Club, they did a great job taking care of all of the beautiful four-legged athletes and, of course, families and friends. And that kind of, we rolled right out of that and said, now it looks like the weather has just turned to the plus side, and should be looking pretty well here for our the Beach Polo World Cup down in Miami. And as I said, if you've never seen the polo there, it is it's one of those settings. You know, I talk a lot about Cypress Mountain, and the Mount Cypress Polo Field is one of the, for me, one of the most spectacular fields. You know, the surroundings, being at 9,000 feet with the snow-capped peak of, 12,998 or whatever, some right around there, almost 13,000. But just beautiful. But then, when you get to Arena Polo, you could not ask for a better setting besides, like I say, when you're looking, you're in Aspen, Colorado, and you're watching or playing in the snow polo, and you're looking at beautiful Aspen, Colorado, and Ajax Mountains. So there's just so many different backdrops that are just fantastic for all these events. And of course, they're involved in such great charities. And so please take a look. If you get an opportunity, please come and be a big part of what we're going to be showcasing this year in November. If you're just joining us, it is Santa Rita in the purple jersey, and we have SebiLion in the black. Santa Rita with Rebecca Cohen, Jony Castillo, Nic Roldan, and Juan Bollini. And we have SebiLion with Sebastian. And right here on the line, and I think it's going to go, we're going to give that one to Sebastian because it looks like it rolls across. He's got a big smile on his face. He's playing at number 1, but I think this ball actually makes it on its own. Oh, yeah, actually he makes the hook on Bollini. So well done. And then we have Tomacho Pieres wearing the 2, Leo Mandelbaum wearing the 3, and Dominic State wearing the number 4. And this is our subsidiary final. So thank you for tuning in. And, of course, if you've been with us since the start, well, it's been nip and tuck. And Sebastian with 2 goals. That was his second to get the equalizer. And here we go, 3-3, four-chucker action. Picked up again by Sebastian. Stolen away now by Nic. Roldan will turn the corner. Both teams keeping each other off the penalty line, which is we've seen some fantastic games with very, very clean teams, well managed this fall, and not giving many opportunities. I think on Friday they gave up, there were about maybe three or four penalties in 2 games that were actually goal shot penalties. On the knock-in, picked up here is going to be Tomacho Pieres. They're going to keep it the same as Tomacho was taking the knock-ins during the first half. They're going to keep it going like that. And here comes Leo Mandelbaum. Trying to get by Roldan. He might have hit it a little bit too far. Now it's going to be picked up by Sebi. They're going to get by Bollini now. Juan establishes themselves on the inside, pushes Sebastian wide, leaves it for Roldan, and Nic is going to launch one here, and it should be looking perfect here for Rebecca Cohen. Rebecca on the chestnut pony, gets the ball moving. Jony gets hooked by Tomacho, backed up cleanly, off a pony. Nic will turn it around. Bollini says, go with it. Releases that ball just before Sebastian gets an opportunity to hook, make a hook, and now it'll be Pieres. Well done, Tomacho. And he's got Dom all by himself, Dominic. That ball's just going to go off the field here, and you're going to get another good look here. So keep an eye on this ball, because right there, number 3, he's about 120 from goal on the possession, Bob, so he can tap or hit or just hit. We'll see. Here comes Nic. And he's a little bit further, about 130. Nic down the center. That ball's going to carry and it looked like, yeah. Did he get there in time or not? And that's what they'll be looking for. They're going to say, no, he's okay, I think. We're going to see if it's non-call or not. No, I think non-call. So that was a great play for you to watch on the video here, because you can see how Tomacho Pieres comes up to meet that ball. And on the meet, yeah, you do get a penalty on that play. So, it was a timing play there. So does Jony get around quick enough? But Tomacho does jump on the right of way. You saw Nic hit that ball right down the center. Keep an eye on this ball. Right down the center. Watch Jony come from right to left right here to meet. And this is the one case where, we always say the player following the ball has a right of way over a player meeting the ball. Well, in this case, the Tomacho Pieres is on the lesser angle. He's 100%, so he has the right of way over Jony. And a great call by our mount official. 5B, SebiLion gets it moving, but stolen away by Santa Rita, Nic Roldan, and Nick. It's going to go just wide to the right. But again, I like this. Santa Rita, they've turned up the heat here on their defense for the second half because they have been winning 90% of the balls. Now, finally, it's going to be picked up here, taken by Leo Mandelbaum. Trying to look it and work it down the center. Nick. He'll leave it behind. Picked up here by Tomacho Pieres. Nice play on the near side. Deep neck shot. Well hit. Look at this ball right in front for Sebastian. Now look for the finish. Sebi gets a piece of it. Bollini gets hooked by Leo. They come together once again across the center. Now it's going to be picked up here and finished by Dominic. And just good communication here by the SebiLion team. And that will go ahead and end the chukker. This ball went back and forth, and then it's just a hustle play. Dominic gets there before Jony could get on the right of way, and he'll get that 1-goal lead. So right at the end of the chukker, they finally get they pick up another goal, and 2 unanswered goals in the fourth chukker by SebiLion, giving them the lead. We'll be right back.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, as we prepare here for the 5th, we just got word from the field, so we're checking that out right now with our field side correspondent, and let's see what happened here. We had players come around, and they're going to say foul on the play. So no goal, and you're going to say that Dominic coming across there, and Jony is getting there just in time, which that would be your 2 strides, and wouldn't be any further than that. And also based on the angle. So we'll stay at 3-3. And I want to thank our field side correspondents for getting back to us so quickly there. and giving us an opportunity to run that replay for you here on CTV Sports. And, well, here we go. Nip and tuck, 3-3, fifth chucker action. So let's see if with one of these teams takes control, because at the moment it has just been, like I said, 0-0 after the first, 1-0 after the second, SebiLion, and then 3 goals scored in the third by Santa Rita, 1 goal scored by the SebiLion, making it 3-2 at halftime. Then Sebastian came in, scored 1 in the fourth, and that's where we get the equalizer, 3-3. So here we go, Juan Bollini. Little miscommunication there between the two big guns, and this could be trouble as Sebastian has a little bit of a lead on Nic. And, well, that's a pro play for you right there, Nic Roldan. You see how he pushes Sebastian to the far side, to the outside, making it very difficult for Sebastian to score there. And nice attempt by the number 1. But Nic knew exactly what he was doing there as he pushed him wide, and then he had the opportunity either to play that ball or escort it off the field. Nic decided to escort it off the field, and hence they get the knock in. But now to go back to Dominic, and here comes SebiLion in the black jerseys. Jony gets a piece of it. Leo leans way back. Leo on the near side. That ball will get escorted off the field now by Jony, and Santa Rita will line up for the knock-in. Bollini not wasting any time on these knock-ins. Giving it right back to Nic. And this is where Rebecca Cohen came alive on Friday. So let's see if Rebecca, and here you go, get a piece of that one. Takes it forward, nicely hit back shot by Bollini. A little bit of a sword fight between Leo and Nic. Leo will come out on top of that one. Now, Bollini, can he get there? No, he's got to give up a play. Now it's going to be the Mandelbaums. They override. Turned around with speed. Going to be Roldan. Nic. Now, Nic again looking for Jony or Rebecca. Dominic coming over on the defense. Jony staying with him. Rebecca spinning around there, getting a lot done. Well done, Rebecca. Good defense as she gets in on the sword fight there with Tomacho. That's going to bounce off the pony, the back shot from Bollini, and now give Roldan an opportunity to put Leo on his hip and get control. Now, here comes Roldan. Takes them out away from Leo. Lets one loose here before Sebastian could get a piece of him. Now it's going to be Jony Castillo. Gets a piece of it to the outside. Taking the long way home, but it's going to work. And I like the thought process here, Jony. Creating space for himself. Jony Castillo, look for the tail shot. Now Rebecca comes off the pony. Loose ball play, taken out, and controlled by Tomacho. So a lot of action in the south goal mouth. But no goal scored, and we will get a breakaway. It's going to be Sebastian. Sebi, this is where he's been perfect. Oh, gets the top of it. And now it gets controlled again by Roldan. Both teams using the field here and opening up the game, but not having any opportunities really shoot at goal, as both teams have shut the door down right as they get close. Now, look at this ball by Tomacho Pieres. Que golazo, Tomacho. Oh, yeah, that was a goal there by Tomacho Pieres, and that should take the time out here, but this is just a well-hit ball. There's your 150 yards. So we're about 110 right there. And Tomacho Pieres lays it perfectly in the center. And that's the way you finish a chucker. So well done, Tomacho. All right, one chucker left. Let's see if SebiLion can hold on, because I got a feeling Santa Rita is going to be coming strong here in the sixth chucker.
I'm Gonzalo Pieres.
Alejandro Poma.
I'm Paul Foster.
Michael Payne.
My name is Grant Ganzi.
I am Sugar Eskin.
I'm Alejandro Navilla Estrada.
My name is Gaston Dodignac.
I'm Jason Crowder, and watching CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, back to the center here, and so we'll have a bowling here right in front of our center cam here on Field 3, Grand Champions Polo Club. 4-3, and it's actually a low-scoring game, but there's been a lot of action. Both teams, they've had opportunities. They seem to win. They get an offensive attack going and get going to goal, and then the opposing team, it just shuts them down, but clean. I mean, there hasn't been opportunities. There hasn't been one goal shot penalty. So here's Rebecca looking for the equalizer. Rebecca. Oh, is that going to stay on the field? No, just going to, again, very close to the goal there. Rebecca's been in the vicinity of the goal right there. Look at only about less than 5 yards off to the side. And now to give Tomacho. So Tomacho scoring probably the goal of the day. Tomacho Pieres from a good 110 plus. Dead center. It was 3-3. That's how where they went from to 4-3. But this Santa Rita team, they have not scored a goal since the third chucker. And you know what's funny is that they only scored goals in the third chucker. They didn't score a goal in the first or second. They had 3 in the third, and they haven't scored in the fourth or the fifth. So this could be the way they're rolling today. They bring it back up like they did before. They have a possibility here to end 6-4 if they can put another 3 on. We'll see if they get it going. Right now they've started out with control. This is the second knock-in of the sixth chucker. It'll be Tomacho once again. Outlet. Ooh, yeah, Nick's going to come over. Wow, well done, Leo. He picks it up out of the air, and he's going to find Sebastian. Both Mandelbaums override, but that'll leave for Dom and Dominic by himself. Nobody on him. No problem to rush here. He's going to find Leo, and Leo's going to have an easy shot at goal there as they had a 3-on-2. Leo pick up his first goal of the day. So very good job by the SebiLion team today. Actually mixing up well. Everyone would have had at least one goal. Dom on the one play that was really tight at the end of the fourth. They called that one back, but Dom had a nice shot. Otherwise, they mixed it up. 2 by Sebastian, 2 by Tomacho, 1 by Leo. And that gives them a 2-goal lead here with 3 minutes left. So, still got time. See if the Santa Rita team can get one here early. Good pickup in. They win the bowl in, but it's going to be Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho doing a great job at that. He's wearing the 2, but playing more of a 3. They send Dominic forward a lot now. Look at him. Oh, wow. We got a horse race. Dominic gets out in front of Bollini. Well done, Dom. Now it's going to be an opportunity. Open cut shot. Back shot, actually. You're going to have a 4-on-3 here. Let's see if Santa Rita takes advantage of it across the center with it. Nick says, I got it, Juan. Go forward. Nick will work it down the right side now. Now Nick's going to open it up, and they're going to go to another pace, and they need to keep the pace up here. Nick, he'll leave it behind. Backed up, but now stolen by Bollini. Juan from the coffin corner. Cross the center, bounces off the pony of Jony. Opened up by Leo. Met in there by Dominic. And a foul on the play. So with 1:37 on the clock, we will get our first goal shot penalty of the day. This ball backs up. And yeah, Diamonds kind of got caught there. Had to come from the left side, from left to right, looking at it, right to left, coming at the ball. But this is actually our first goal shot penalty of the day. So as I said, very clean subsidiary final here, Santa Rita, SebiLion. And we'll see what they decided to take. I think it's going to be an open goal. That ball was inside the 60. So we'll see where they decide to put it, either at the 30 or the 40. Oh, it looks like they might have brought it back. Okay, so maybe a little bit further out. So remember, there's no rule of thumb there. If the ball is inside the 60, sometimes they usually will give a open goal, but not necessarily. It is judgmental, and umpire can decide to move it back, depending on, of course, also what kind of shot did the player have. Here comes Roldan. Yeah, Nick with the 60, and wow, Nick is going to the walk now. And so I got a feeling we're going to have a Roldan Jauregui battle, as, of course, remember Martin Jauregui, who will be playing in the finals today, he also hits his 60-yard penalty shots from a walk, and Nic Roldan doing it perfectly there. And look at this. With 1:37 on the clock, we have a 1-goal difference. So this is anybody's match. And here comes Nick. Thought he might go for the 2-pointer, but he's going to take it for a little bit further forward. And now picked up at Medinair. Nice pickup by Tomacho Pieres. He'll work it down the far right side. Tomacho. Possession is huge right now. You don't want to lose possession here. Oh, they override. Let's see if Nick can turn. Yeah, he is under the neck with it. And now Roldan. Nick, nice pickup. Needs to keep it on the field here. Still has time with 16 seconds. Leo gets there, and that's exactly what he needed to do. Nice try there by Roldan to try to move it along. But Leo's going to make that little back shot, and now just enough to get it over to Tomacho Pieres, and that'll go ahead and end it right there. So the SebiLion team will hold on and take our subsidiary final of the 2024 Fall Plates. Got a nice group out there. Big shout out to everybody watching the game out today. So, Sebastian Mandelbaum, Leo Mandelbaum, Tomacho Pieres, and Dominic State will take home the 2024 fall plates. I want to thank Santa Rita with Rebecca Cohen, Jony Castillo, Nic Roldan, and Juan Bollini. We're going to prepare for our finals. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.
And as the sun sets over beautiful Aspen, Colorado, it was a phenomenal year. This is what it's all about, and this I always cry at the end. My name's Dale Schwetz, and I speak for CTV Sports, for everybody at CTV Sports, when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, at CTV Sports, we love snow polo.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
Polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
All right, welcome back to CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman. We're here with the two teams here, SebiLion and Santa Rita. We have the lovely James Fody here, representative of CTV Sports. He's going to help us out with our trophies and awards. We're going to start things off with the runner-up team, Santa Rita. So if we could have Rebecca Cohen please step forward. All right, here we go. Thank you, James. Rebecca Cohen playing the number 1. Next up, we have Jony Castillo playing the number 2. Step forward, Johnny. Congratulations. Next up, number 3, Nic Roldan. Congrats, Nick. And then last but definitely not least, we've got Juan Bollini playing the number 4 position here. Congratulations, Juan and the Santa Rita team. On to our winners. Play the number 1 today, Sebastian Mandelbaum. There we go. Next up, playing the number 2 position, we've got Tomacho Pieres. Played the number 3 position, Leo Mandelbaum. And last but not least, we've got Dominic State, and we do have one more award to give here. This is a special award for the youngest player on the polo field today, Mr. Sebastian Mandelbaum. Step forward, man. Brand new pair of Casablanca knee guards. Congrats, Sebi. Congrats to both teams. We're going to go ahead and cut it short here. Thank you, guys. Thanks you to James and everyone here at CTV Sports. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next broadcast. We'll see you guys on the next field. Thank you very much.